Yup, picking up my mic. I think we're good. So hello, good evening. I'm Wes, the Explosion, and we're doing Kirby's Adventure because you demanded it. It won the poll anyway. Good evening, Rayquaza. Oh, already had a file. Well, that makes sense. That makes sense. Oh yeah, I figured this was like the easiest one to start with. Because it's like a decent length, right? A decent length. Unlike, you know, Kirby's Dream Land. Hang on. That's my jump. It isn't two-player. Because like my favorite Kirby game is probably Kirby Superstar for Super Nintendo. But I kind of want a second person before I do anything like that. So tonight, Kirby and his adventure. And yeah, I kind of wonder about the whole Sakurai thing. Because, like, I swear I remember one of the reasons why it took so long for Meta Knight and Dedede to get in was because he was worried it was gonna look like he was playing favorites. Which is somehow funny to me because it's very clear that he plays favorites with like a few series these days. Everybody always complains about how much Fire Emblem there is, although the one that's overrepresented in my mind, is Kid Icarus. Sam is in another state, so no. So no. Crane Fever. Do I wanna... I'll go for the little boy. I don't trust your strength, Claw. But yeah, Kid Icarus has 3 games and it has 3 characters in Smash. Which I guess you could argue that Ice Climbers only has 1 game and... they have 1... actually, they kind of have 2 characters in Smash. I guess it depends on how you look at it. But still, who even remembers Kid Icarus 2? You know what I mean? You get in there, you little bastard. There we go. There we go. Ay, ay, ay. I guess I don't have a power. When did I... you know what? It doesn't matter. I probably... shit. You know what? It doesn't matter. Maybe it does matter. Ay, ay, ay. But yeah, like, the other thing, though, with, like, Fire Emblem having so many characters in Smash, so many of them, like, use movesets from the other ones and everything, so even though they have, like, a shit ton of characters, it doesn't feel like a shit ton. You know what? I'm probably... oh god. Jump back. Jump back. I wish Bomb was in this game. Bomb is one of my favoriteest powers. Oh. I have... you know what? I'll save it for a special occasion. This might as well be the special occasion. I'm not making it down this hallway any other way. At least not without getting hit. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, you were definitely, like, I think most of the... actually, no. Byleth was in specifically because they could not meet with any other companies, from what I remember. They're, you know, they didn't have, because of COVID, they couldn't just head on over to another game company and be like, by the way, can we use your character? So they had to do it... wait a minute. No, I think that was what Min Min was. Byleth might have also been for promotion. You know what? I'm just gonna leave. I'm just gonna leave, you little turd. Oh shoot, I looked away for a second. Oh well. Push A, you dumb shit. I did it last time. You can't judge me. Maybe you can judge me a little bit. I actually, like, did a video on why every Fire Emblem character is in, at least as far as I can tell once. I do not remember if it broke 100 views because it wasn't Mega Man. Which, hey, fair enough. Fair enough. Wait. I want that. Fire's kinda lame. Fireball is pretty cool. Whoops. It's funny you say about Sora, because my gosh, Sora was like one of the few characters out there that I'm like, don't put him in Smash. I didn't want to give Disney any ideas. Or open up the floodgates for people who would be like, oh, well, Sora got Donald and Goofy for his final Smash, so why don't we put James Bond in the next one? Why don't we put Goku and SpongeBob in the next one? But they did a pretty good job of not, you know, really intruding on that. I think the only actual Disney reference with Sora was his funny little keychain? I can live with that. I can live with that. Still do not care for Kingdom Hearts at all, but hey, I know other people do, so that's pretty dope for them. I am not one of those people who seem to think that every Smash reveal needs to be somebody that I'm specifically interested in. No, there were a few of those back. Oh no, I probably wanted something. You know what? Bring it. I will now put on white face. Like, I think one of the ones that I questioned was Terry. I'm like, do people want Terry in? And apparently, like, I think Latin and South America were really into SNK stuff, which, interesting. Interesting to me. What catches on where. So yeah, not my thing, but hey, as long as it fit a demographic, that's cool. That's cool. Although, why did we get 2 Street Fighters and not 2 Mega Mins? Oh, Street Fighter's more popular because you keep on making Street Fighter games. Also, I remember reading in like an article way back in the day where somebody, you know, asked one of the people behind Street Fighter, they're like, oh, who would you know, like, what character would you put in from Street Fighter into Smash? And I believe his response was something along the lines of, I guess Ryu, if it, you know, if we're picking like a Street Fighter character, but oh, I still had invincibility. Good, I thought I ran out. I think Mega Man would make more sense for that, and I'm like, dude, I appreciate that. I appreciate that so much. He is the platforming boy! They did, and that's why I like his final Smash so much. It is a reference, and I am a simpleton who likes references. Good evening, Big Red, by the way. Kirby's Avalanche. My gosh, that is an odd one. An odd one. Wait, did they do a 3-way one like that? I mean, I know Project Cross Zone was like a 3-way. I'm not really like a fighting sort of person, so I don't often pay attention to that. That was the first boss. That was the first boss. I hugged him and I chilled him. How dare you do that? Well, well, well. I'm here in the tropics. And I have ice power. I can make a killing off of probably selling shaved ice or something. Can I? Yes, I can freeze them. Awesome. They're not enemies, they're more obstacles, so I wasn't entirely sure. Did I want to go this way? I mean, This doesn't really do anything for me. But it should... Wait a second. Just in case that's for a completion thing. We'll grab it. We'll grab it. I froze the... Damn it! No, 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 no. Oh, God. Oh, damn you. Ay, ay, ay. And I think this is the second Kirby game, so... No! Oh. My frozen ice, you know, my shaved ice business. I really don't want to use sword. It's too close range for me to, like... I can't remember if you can throw your blade in this or not. I'll take Parasol because that's silly. Okay, I won't take Parasol. Now would be a really cool time to fight a ball. I should have just threw it away. I wanted that. I wanted that more than anything. Are they the cavemen? Joe and Mac? And if they are, if that is that game that I'm thinking of, is it on NSO? Well, I guess there are other ways to play these games, but still. I don't know, I can keep it in mind if there is demand. And if it's a joke, I can just pretend we never spoke of it. I must save the babies. Press the buttons. Okay. Seriously, Dedede. You're a bird. You'd think that you'd have more sympathy for this sort of thing. You killed 6 babies. And what for, who can say? What for, who can... Yeah, who can really, really say? Well, I will keep it in mind, then. I'll probably... Okay, I can slide, right? Yes! Like, honestly, I'll probably continue to do the... Is anything happening in Smash Ultimate? You don't need an excuse to play Smash Ultimate. Anyway, I'll probably continue to do the thing where it's like one indie game, then one Sonic game, then one just, you know, random-ish thing. Not random-ish thing, one classic platformer. So maybe I can put that in as the wild card. Speaking of, my gosh, nobody voted for poor, beautiful Joe. I'm a a twister in the desert. That's pretty cool. Poor, beautiful Joe. I should have probably just did what they wanted and took the wheel. Almost got the top. I mean, there are, like, some very, very specific fan bases. I mean, geez, to a degree, I'd say Mega Man's kind of becoming that as well. Where it's like, who the hell knows who Mega Man is? And it's like, old folk. Come on, fat boy. Old folk who, you know, played games between, you know, the late 80s and early 2000s know who Mega Man is. Fuck yeah. I'll be a weenie this time. I'll be a weenie this time. Oy, oy, oy. And come to think of it, speaking of Mr. Terry, I think they're adding him to Street Fighter? Street Fighter 6 or some other number. I misread some tweets, right? I misread some tweets. There were people saying, like, I think I need to ditch this to get that. Ay, ay, ay. I needed that. Hang on. I'm gonna be really anal about this. No! The door disappeared and I got rid of the... Fuck you. You've ruined me, HAL Laboratories. Ay, ay, ay. I saw on Twitter people were, you know, like, I was searching the hashtag for Mega Man, right? And it was a bunch of people being like, oh, Mega Man, you know, Capcom is hinting that they will have a lot of announcements for Summer Game Fest. And because it was Mega Man people, you know, specifically tweeting about it, I read it as Capcom is hinting that there will be a lot of, you know, that there's going to be a Mega Man announcement at Summer Game Fest. And then I was upset when it didn't happen. I went back and read it and it was like, oh, no, 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 you read 2 different parts of those tweets. And you completely goobered yourself. Just absolutely goobered yourself. Oh, one of them finally hit me. I'm just gonna let Not Nightman go. Oh, yeah. Ay, ay, ay. But yeah, I had Summer Game Fest on in like one tab while I listened to another tab. Like I had it on mute, and I just glanced over from time to time and be like, are they showing Mega Man yet? Ay, ay, ay. And thank goodness, and you know. And all the while I was doing this, I was playing the Game Boy games on NSO, because they decided to surprise us with that. Ay, ay, ay. But yeah, I don't know. If I were into Street Fighter, I bet I'd be really happy that Mai Shiranui is being added to that game. Terry, he can show up too if he wants. Smash Brothers may be for good boys and girls, but I'm not necessarily one of them. Anyway. Ay, ay, ay. Like, I think there were only, like, 2 things in the entire presentation that I was kind of like, oh, yeah, that's something I might possibly play. The Power Rangers beat 'em up, I'll do this, sure. I will absolutely play the Power Rangers beat 'em up, right? No! And while I'm not much into fighting, I do like Dragon Ball, so Dragon Ball Sparking Zero or whatever, I might give that a try. I'm gonna yell at people. Okay, I'm going to blow into my horn at people. That's good enough. Oh, god damn it! Never mind. I can get rid of my thing. I almost accidentally went in the door. Ay, ay, ay. But yeah, when it came to the rest of the stuff on the Summer's Game Fest, whatever we're calling it, didn't really do it for me. Capcom certainly did have a lot of announcements. Might play their new property when that comes out, but as for everything else they showed, it's just one of those like, yeah, that's fine. At least we get the 5 Game Boy games. I was kinda, I was hoping you were only gonna fire one at a time. My bad. My bad completely. I'll see you later, loser. Ay, ay, ay. Yes, the M... Yeah, the Maximum Tomato is a full heal. I suck at fighting games. I did do Battle for the Grid on my own. I had to beat it on easy mode. Like, that game was a reminder as to why I hate fighting games. Because, like, I swear even on easy, right? They were still doing, like, combos that went on for, like, 20 to 30 hits. Unbreakable combos on me. And I'm just like, yes, this is what a simple person would, you know, be able to contend with. Ay, ay, ay. I do like Power Rangers, and I do like beat-em-ups. So I could potentially do some Power Ranger stuff at some point. Just probably not an actual fighting game, because like I said, I don't think I much care for fighting games. I'll do it in very specific circumstances. There's a secret. Wait, what? It fell and then it despawned when I went around... You're just being a right prick. Sakurai, did you sign up on this? Fighting games are weird. Like, some people... Like, I just do the button mashing thing, right? I probably want to go down there. But people who are actually... Can you stop, Kirby? People who are actually good at them, they memorize like a million billion hit combos, and it's just one of those things like, I can't do that. I can do platforming, you know, fighters, specifically because that's like about spacing and everything like that. Staying on the platforms, da-da-da-da-da-da. I don't know if I want this power. I think this power is going to get me fucking killed. I'll keep it for a bit longer, but not too much longer. I will keep it for exactly that long. No. No, I need you. Fireball, yeah. Why, when I have a power that I want, do I immediately get hit, but I can just go on forever when it's a power I don't want? Because you get cocky. Oh, well, they want me to swap to high jump anyway. Kind of a weird power. Might be why this hasn't come back. At least not too often. Come on, go in, please. No, I wanted that just for the percentage purpose, since I think that counts as part of... Okay. I am sucking at this part. I am sucking at this part. Ay, ay, ay. I thought the Sonic thing was already announced before that, but I could be wrong. Good evening, Brandon. Good evening, Brandon. Is my power at all good for... Who do I fight in Ice Cream Land? Maybe I go... Actually. I will fight. Yeah, I'd rather have Chili. Well, I guess it's ice. Chili is if I were an actual... You jumped over, you son of a bitch! Oh, I guess I'll take this Maximum Tomato that I don't actually need. But it was nice of them to consider it. Oh, it's the guy that I put in the thumbnail! Because if I wind up doing several Kirby games, I can't just put Kirby in every thumbnail. I mean, I think I technically could put Kirby in every thumbnail. There's different art for Kirby each time, but no. Darn it! No! You tried to get rid of my ice. Please freeze the... Darn it! I thought I could do it. I thought I had just enough time to get the last hit in. Well, at least that was more challenging than Wispy Woods. I guess that's true. Shadow pulled out his wings or whatever, his weird, creepy wings! Which I have no idea. I did not play enough of Shadow the Hedgehog to know if that's an established thing or not. I did not beat Shadow the Hedgehog 7 times or whatever it was. Oh, come the frick on! Random, I guess it wasn't random, I just didn't know it was up there still. Oh, I still got freeze back. I'm like, you're gonna give me rock. I mean, that's true. That's true. I could do Ice Kirby for one. I could do frickin' Fire Kirby for another one. I swear, I'm just better, you know, sucking and shooting. When I try to get fancy with my powers, that's when I die. I really wanted you, Fireball, but history has shown that I will die if I do. Does this work? What would pop that? Like, what would go through? I guess it doesn't matter much. I'm not going for 100%. I'm not gonna be try-hard on the Kirby game. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, I'm still wondering what I'm even gonna do for the Sonic thing, because there's a part of me that's like, yeah, they might add in, like, I like Sonic Generations. I like, you know, I like Sonic Adventure 2, which obviously was gonna be one of the big things they referenced for that because of Shadow. But are they doing enough with it? I shot the fucking tomato instead of the man riding the tomato. I do think this effect is kinda cool. But yeah, I don't know. Will it justify me spending $60 on it again? And the answer is, I think Sam's getting it, so I could just borrow his copy. But I'ma play it. And did they show anything off with Chow's in the trailer, come to think of it? Because I swear I saw that there was, like, some new artwork for the game with the release thing, and it was, like, Classic Sonic, Modern Sonic, Shadow. And then there were, like, Chow's hopping behind them. I don't have enough life for this to work. Oh, God. Die. Die. You son of a bitch. Listen, I don't have a lot of time. I don't have a lot of life. Okay. How will this help me? Ay, ay, ay. But yeah, given that, like, the Chow Garden's the one thing that everybody's been asking for pretty much since Sonic Adventure 2, it would be pretty crazy if they brought it back. But at the same time, I don't want to get my hopes up because I feel they will be dashed. I feel like there's just gonna be a few dumb levels where they're like, oh. I'm going up. I didn't get it. That's fine. Oh, but I snaked that. And I was one away from death, and I probably would have died without it, so realistically, this is the same as an extra life. Extra life. I used to be good at this. I used to be good at this. Yeah, I mean, when is it coming again? Like October or something? So I guess they still have time to announce features and everything. I guess I'll hope for the Chow Garden, but not expect it. Oh no. If they put a high jump there, they probably wanted me using high jump. It'll be fine. Later, losers! Oh, I thought that one got me. Oh, I charged right off the edge. Almost charged right off the edge. We're fine. Don't do this. Don't give me too many choices. Oh, this is what we're doing. I guess this is what we're doing? It's kind of weird to me how there's 2 fire powers and 2 ice powers. Most people would just take one and be like, that's enough. I knew that was there. I absolutely understood that that was a thing. Yup. I didn't just randomly walk in a door that happened to hold a thing I wanted. Oh. Well, good. That was I mean, most of these levels have been pretty short. I did push A. I just did it very poorly. Don't you sass me. Oh. Up we go. And up we go, and up we go. Oh, we're fighting immediately, huh? And by we're fighting, you know, I really love this power, but I don't think it's gonna be very helpful. I think I just gotta ditch it. I think the move is to suck them up and spin them out. Okay. You ambushed me, it didn't work out well. I don't want any of these things. Oh. We're going. No, I don't. Well, I at least got that. Wait, this was the level I ride a star, I kill some guys, I fail at the platform, and we go up. Ay, ay, ay. I mean, you make a decent point with that. You make a decent point with that. At the same time, though... they could just make, like, a side game. My gosh. The game does have, like, mobile title written all over it, and yet it was included with a console game, so they could probably find some way to do it. Maybe you get a high score, maybe you get some items for your chow, maybe you just buy everything. You know, you get rings. No! Oh, he was too fast for me. But yeah, people always tell Sega, they're like, hey, if you put in the Chow Garden again, you could make it its own stupid little game. It would sell like crazy. It remains one of those things that it's like, why are you so opposed to giving people what they're asking for when it could make you an absorbent amount of money? Oh, I didn't want you fucking... Oh my gosh, you see that? I try to get ice and they're like, you want spark back? There we go, I am freeze. What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age! I'm not sure that is correct. I missed. I missed. Hang on. Oh shit. Oh shit. There we go. I want hammer. So I ditched ice because I want hammer. I mean, maybe. You might be right there. It is hard living up to expectations, for sure. I got a hammer. I pounded the wood thing. Oy, oy, oy. Do I want the laser? Let's assume that just because they're giving me the laser doesn't mean that I necessarily want the laser. I wanted the laser. I didn't even need that energy drink or whatever. That's a lot of ladders. A lot of ladders. But if we're in a tree, well, it's not important. This is one, though, that I'm just like, how the hell does this work? It looks cool. It looks cool. But how is it twisting that way? This is probably a secret door, right? I probably want to go in the secret door. Oh, I didn't realize you were gonna pull a nasty trick on me. I was like, it's gonna blow... See, I know that, you know, I know it's coming, and all of a sudden, it's not so... Ooh! I can rescue babies. I probably want the ice power, but I feel as though I've become jaded on trying to actually get any of the powers. Oh, I want this anyway. Do I want to be in the darkness? You know what? I don't get to use this power much, so I'll do it. It's just like Brightman's stage. Ooh, ooh. The color palette in here is very pleasant. Very pleasant. So I'm glad that I just didn't leave us in the dark. Solar flare! Son of a bitch! Oh. Well, if I'm only going up this high... You know what? I'm just gonna go. Pow! I'm just gonna go. I have yet to see the UFO. The incredibly busted UFO. Maybe next level. So 30 eggs? I closed my mouth. I closed my mouth. I took my hand off the button. You know what? I'm just gonna go and kill... Do I want a power? If I don't want a power, I can always ditch it once I get in there. You know what? Let's assume that this actually is the power that I want. I want to say I might be fighting Kracko. Oh no, it's Mr. Sun and Mr. Shine, or whatever their frickin' names are. You know what? I can at least do this. No, you're facing the wrong way, Kirby. No, you fool! It was actually your fault. You're the one pushing the buttons, dumbass. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, God. Okay, are you gonna charge me one more time? You are. This is not a hard fight. I can do it, I promise. I don't remember whether I can eat that or not. I can't eat that, so I'm going to say no. Did Kirby piss off the sun and the moon, or is this, you know, or does even the sun and the moon bow to his majesty, King Dedede? Well, yeah, that would probably work. That would probably work. I mean, they give you rings. I might have skipped part of the cutscene. I feel so dumb. I feel so dumb. They're cute. Why wouldn't I want to watch them? Oh, I thought that was gonna be a wall. Okay. It was just a suggestion, I guess. Oh, okay, just very carefully navigate this. Here we go. Oh. Really? I can't respawn him? He has the best power in the game. A power so busted that they only let you have it for a single stage. I'm never getting that UFO. That's fine, though. I didn't want to be overpowered. Oh, really? You were still... I thought you were just gonna fly forward. Oh, sleep? Oh, great. Ball? Ball works incredibly weird. I don't want to use ball. Don't break up the platforms underneath your feet, please, Kirby. We need them for walking. Ooh. I mean, it's not UFO, but it's pretty cool. Go down, Kirby. God damn it. You know what? Don't even worry about it. Powers are overrated. Ay, ay, ay. I don't think I lit any houses on fire, so we'll go with the Northern Lights. Nothing. And remind me. Yeah! Triangular platforms. It was 1988, and the future was now. I don't actually know if it was 1988, I don't remember. I know it was late 80s when this came out. But I do not have the release year of every Nintendo game memorized. I'm surprised there aren't lasers around here. This seems like the thing that they would want me to use lasers on. Nothing that way. Get in there before he hits you, because... I live another day. There we go. There we go. He was freaking me out a little bit. Shouldn't have, because I got all my life back. But when I was at 2 health, he was freaking me out a little bit. I almost got hit by his fucking apple. Wait a second, You know what? I got the secret thing. Even if it was detrimental to my health, I got the secret thing. I mean, not really secret thing. I got the thing that took effort to get. 2? Okay. Now then. Your ass is mine. I don't remember if this kills you immediately or not. Like, it surely almost killed you, though, right? You're not immune to your own abilities. Pathetic. I don't really watch The Simpsons. I've heard the meme. But do not ask me if I have seen the episode. Northern Lights, can I see it? You make a good steamed ham. I need to pay attention, otherwise they're gonna shoot me. I liked his hat. Wheelie, do you even have a... I guess you had a hand, because you pulled out a gun, but... Okay. He's too fast for me. I suck at games. I suck at games. Okay. I'm gonna be honest. I actually meant to hit up to continue floating. I really screwed that up. I forgot I even had it, though. I forgot I even had it. Oh. I was expecting there to be a little more downtime between when I thought I was gonna have to walk further. I thought I was gonna have to go. Well, you have taught me about cannons. He is throwing stuff at me. Just stay up top. Ignore them, Kirby. Take damage, Kirby. You were supposed to ignore them. You shouldn't have even realized you took damage. That's how ignoring them... Is this a secret door? Is this the way? It was a secret door. Ooh, I don't know if that'll be helpful or not, but maybe there'll be something cool. No, I meant to... You know what? It doesn't matter what I meant to do. They do hide some of these doors, though, in clever ways. I'll give them that. Oh, no. It's a targeting cannon. I'm inside this. How are you blowing me inside? It's probably my inertia. You know what? Doesn't matter. I feel as though I should be taking damage from the fans, but at the same time... Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. I say that as if anybody knows what that phrase even fucking means. Oi, oi, oi. Pow. Oh, I almost got one. Yeah! Now let's see. I do not for the life of me remember how many worlds there are in this. I remember 3... Wait. There's at least 4 bosses, meaning there's at least 4 more worlds. The Kabu disappeared. Just... Okay. Oh, everything is grapes. I guess. I'm not even in Grape Garden. Am I in Grape Garden? What world am I on? It doesn't matter. Fine. I will take your recommendation. Game devs. Oh god. Oh man. What have I done? Oh golly gee whiz. It's a good thing I'm so fast. I don't think I want this. I don't even know if I want any power. I might just want to spit. But I will try. It's the turtle. I forgot about you. I don't think you come back for the remake. I think for some dumb reason, they replace you with an elephant. A suplexing elephant. Listen, I really needed that. Oh god, don't... I thought you were supposed to be throwing things at me. Throw something at me. Thank you. One more throw, we'll do it. Don't throw me. Throw another mini turtle, please. Okay. So it's 1-1, and then... I don't know if I care enough to use this, but I'll try it a little bit. Okay, that is just a reflection. Ay, ay, ay. If I have my way, I will not die once. Of course, now that I've said that, I'll probably die immediately. Not this level, though. Pow. I did it. I did it. Yeah, I think it was called Nightmare... I believe it was Nightmare in Dreamland. Was the remake. I never had it. because I had limited allowance, and the way I saw it back then was like, why get a remake of a game that I already have? You know what I mean? My NES still works. Why even bother with the, you know, with the remake of this perfectly fine cartridge I already have? Oh, he's gonna help me. Cool. Yeah, I could... You know how embarrassing it would be, Kirby, if you died while invincible? Darn it, I panicked. I panicked and I wanted to grab that guy. Okay. Darn it, was this the way forward? Here I was thinking, oh, the door over there, you know, it's nice and obvious, so go past it, and that'll be the secret. Can I suplex these guys? Hang on. Fuck you! Oh, damn it. Listen. You know, I'm just gonna do it the normal way. I'm just gonna do it the normal way because I have a little more control over where I shoot it. I was gonna say, let that be the end. I'm trying to keep up the whole haven't died thing. And me trying to use the stinking throw power, it was a little... counter-productive to that. I was gonna say, please, Kirby, remain in your fireball just a second longer. Really? I think I went past him, and now I'm worried that I'm not... Okay, it's fine. You at least made it this far. Ay, ay, ay. Yes, you're almost dead. No, just go in here. You'll find some... You might find some health. You might not find some health. I was gonna say, don't fuck with me. Don't fuck with me, Froggy boy. I'm a little nervous right now. Oh, thank you. I think that's actually supposed to be like an energy drink. Which I'm not sure if that's the healthiest thing. But, okay, fine. Just dodge him. Come on. Darn it. I guess I can only get one per round. That's fine. That's fine. I almost died. I almost died because I didn't space myself properly. Do I want the Sparkle Man? That wasn't the most efficient use of my resources, but I'm nervous. How can I possibly live with myself if I lose any of my 17 lives? I'm just gonna say, please, Kirby. Please, Kirby. We are back in this room? I thought I came out of that right as I landed, you know, right as I jumped into him. One of these is the right one of these is the wrong one. I don't really get it, but it worked, so I guess that's fine. I don't think I want rock. Hey guys. Okay. Okay. We lived. We continue to live. Really? You? I was kind of hoping for something with, like, at least a helpful power. I guess I asked for that. By saying you suck. Well, at this point, it all comes down to this. Dodge him. Dodge him, Kirby. Really? That's what killed... Okay. First death. Because I wanted to get an extra... Oh, I'm so annoyed. Okay, the two worthless powers. Seriously, are you screwing with me here? I was feeling pretty happy about things. Where... You know what? Maybe I don't need the warp. Oh, I don't need the warp. They gave me high jump right here. I was gonna, you know, go back for high jump specifically because I know it's good for this fight. But they have provided for me. Thank you, whatever the deity is of the Kirby world. If it was the deity of Kirby world, Kirby would kill it because she's a god slayer. Okay. I just... Let me kill Crack. Okay. He's schmoozing. If I kill him with a no-hit, and I couldn't beat fucking Bugsy... Okay, fine. I still think I had enough health that I was, you know, would have been better served coming here than fighting Bugsy. My gosh, I'm an idiot. Ay. Well, we're pretty high up. I do not know. I do not know much of the mythology of Kirby, despite playing it. If there is an afterlife, I'm unfamiliar with it. At least according to Kirby. But maybe I'm in heaven. Maybe I'm not. What did I... Oh, I had high jump. I didn't really need high jump. Kabu... You're a mysterious being. I want to get down there so I can go in that secret door. Oh, really? I mean, I guess it is an AoE attack. It makes sense that that would actually hit me. And honestly, I probably should have just figured lower path. There's probably a secrety secret down here. It better be a damn good one, though. I mean, it's alright. It's alright. Aw, man. Get it! No, you bastard! That was my drink! And it despawned because we parted ways. That's my fault. Totally my fault. Ooh! I actually like the ice breath better than, you know, the... I think it's like the same distance for the most part. It's just one of those things. It's like, is the whole distance right in front of you, or is the whole distance, you know, or is it like equally spread around you? And I guess I want the range. I guess I want to shoot people with my chilly breath. My minty fresh breath. Museum. I don't need the museum, but it was nice of you to offer. And then it becomes worthless when I'm in the water. I think I can still use... I think Sword's one of the few powers I can still use even when I'm in the water. If I'm not mistaken, which I definitely could be. Well, I'm one hit away from death, and I lost my chilly breath. I'm just gonna... Oh! We're fine. We're maybe fine? Listen, man, you can't hit up here, right? Like, that would be crazy if you would jump. Really? I come in this door, and I'm staring down the barrel of a gun? I'm reminded of freaking AI. Pikmin 2. Pikmin 2, I remember, like, loving that game when I first played it, like, years upon years ago. Pow! But then when I replayed it, when they, you know, ported it to Switch... just, like, the randomized dungeons would always get me, because there were, like, literally times where I would pop onto the next floor, and there would be a cannon beetle just randomly spawned right in front of me, who would just be like, oh, yeah, no. Immediately, before you can even recall your Pikmin... I panicked. Shot him. And just killed all of my precious Pikmin. I don't think I need to tell you, I was pretty pissed. I meant to float. It's not important. It's not important. But yeah, it was like crap like that that just made me be like, I don't know if I like Pikmin 2 anymore. It was one of those oddball games that I considered it my favorite because of just how much it added from the previous game. But because of how long it was, I never went back to play it, because it was like a huge time commitment. Nothing this way, I should've just went for the door. So imagine my disappointment, when I went back, I played it, and it was just like, oh, I might hate this one. But that sort of thing does happen from time to time. There's something you love as a kid, you think it's the shit, you go back to it, and you're just like, oh, no. I was just a child with too much free time. And a higher tolerance. Yeah. I will try to save the babies. What if you threw all the bombs at once? That would make it harder for me to dodge. Yeah. And I guess it really depends. I mean, I replay 1 so much, right? It's like one of those games that I've gotten down, right? So it's just a matter of how fast can I beat it and all that. One of these is a hidden door. So I gotta do this really carefully. Which, like, the thing that always drives me crazy is people talk about, you know, Pikmin, and they're like, oh, it freaks me out when I play Pikmin. Like, I can't do Pikmin because of the time limit. That just puts too much pressure on me. And I'm there thinking, they give you 30 days to get up 30 pieces. I guess none of these was a door. If you fail to get all the pieces, you're doing something, like, I don't want to skill shame, but you're doing something horribly wrong. I think when I first played the game, as a child, without a lot of familiarity with RTSs, and just not really being the best at games in general, the first time I played the game, I got 29 pieces, right? So I missed getting the final piece. You set me up for failure. And I have no idea how I missed getting it. Because ain't no way I was doing, you know... doing days where I did not get a stinking piece. Right? But yeah, that was like literally the only time I was never able to, you know, like I actually got a game over that way. Well, I didn't get a game over, actually. It was one of the pieces that, you know, was not vital to you living. Oh my. So yeah, whenever people are like, oh, it just puts too much pressure on you, and it's just one of those, like, listen, even when I sucked at the game, I still didn't get a game over. But again, I guess different people have different skill thresholds and all that stuff. I don't know. I could run through the Pikmin games at some, you know, at some point. I actually talked about doing that with Sam, because he's only ever played Pikmin 3 because that was 2 players, so he played it with one of our other siblings. And he probably will never play the other ones, so that would be his only way of getting to experience them. Vicariously through me. But we got too much other crap planned, and only so many days. Oh, nothing fancy here, huh? Yeah, like, here's the thing, right? I replay 1 all the time because it takes me, like, 3, at most 4 hours to beat. So it's very easy for me to just, you know, one day just wake up and be like, you know what? You know what I feel like doing today? I feel like doing Pikmin. But, you know, Pikmin 2 is like 20 or 30 hours to beat that one. So for that, it has to be one of those things where it's like, you know what I want to do? You know, this entire week, maybe 2? Play Pikmin. So, you know, time commitment determines what games I play a lot of times. I am much more willing to play a game that it will only take me, you know, like 1 sit down to beat. And unfortunately, Pikmin 2 just ain't. Just ain't. I jumped right into that. So yeah, that's kind of the logic why 2 was my favorite, but the one that I always replayed was 1. Honestly, because of that, I'd say that 1 probably is the most replayable. Very, very, very tiny commitment. Yeah! Okay, I'm super glad that this was not a cliff. I thought about it as I was falling down. I'm just like, it could be into nothingness. If only I had stone, I would be going so fast down the waterfall. It's fine. I didn't die. Ay. They really went all out on, like, on 2. And, I mean, I guess I can explain it. You pretty much, like, it depends on the game, right? In the first game, you crash land and you have to recover your ship parts. So you get Pikmin to help you and all that jazz, right? You have 30 days to get 30 pieces. And, like, the whole thing is, you have Pikmin, you use them to clear out, like, you know, the monsters that want to eat Pikmin, you know, because sometimes they're holding a piece, sometimes they're just blocking a path. But yeah, you do that. And as you kill them, you take them back to, to the onions, which are the things that house the Pikmin. The onions suck up the Pikmin, and then, the monsters that you kill, and that makes more Pikmin for you. So it's a balancing act of trying to find parts while, building up your armies and everything, right? I don't really want this. In addition to that, it's also, like, time management. Because Pikmin, they understand, like, they do very simple things, right? Like, if you throw them at an object that can be taken back to base, they will carry it back to base automatically. Assuming there's nothing blocking their way. So there's, like, a lot to it where, where it's about, like, okay, I got them set up to bring this piece back for me. I'm gonna trust them to do that without getting themselves freaking killed, which ideally they won't. Ideally, nothing will be blocking their path ready to eat them. And meanwhile, you go off and you start trying to get another set of things in motion, another set of tasks in motion. So it's about, like, running around and doing everything and da-da-da-da-da-da. And I think the only time they really had, like, a time limit where it's like, hey, if you don't do it in so many days, you die, I wanted that, was the first one. The second one, you are in horrible, horrible debt, right? So you need to go back to the planet and collect treasures to pay off your debt. In the third one, you're a new set of characters, 3, and you swap between them, and the whole point is you gotta get fruit juice. You gotta find different fruits. I got fucking UFO, holy shit. I should not have gotten UFO, that's awesome. Ay. But yeah, you get fruit to replant your planet because you're going through a food crisis. At the same time, you're also building up, food resource, food reserves so that you can continue to live. I guess if you did a poor enough job collecting fruit, you would die just because you'd run out of food. But there's not a hard set limit on that. And then the third one, you're trying to rescue people. Well, the fourth one, you're trying to rescue people. Everybody loved the fourth one but me because I thought it was, like, way too easy. Which I guess makes me one of those try-hard buttholes. He's like, yeah, it's too easy. Why even bother? Darn it, how do I get you? I can't go through this platform, can I? I can't. Ay. Well, thank you, cats. I don't know, I make no promises on that. I'm kind of thinking about things. I think I'd probably rather go with an article in, an avatar in general. Because I am getting older. And I'm very, very vain. What do I wanna... What are you called? Heavy Mole or something like that? Can we... Brandon was talking about possibly doing a face cam thing, but I don't know. We will decide that when we get there. What do we... I'm trying to remember if I get any powers for eating his thing. I think I'm just gonna frickin' continue to spit. Oh gosh, he's backing up. Don't back up. Would I have gotten crushed there? Holy shit. Honestly, he wins if he just doesn't shoot out another thing from his butt. Listen, man. Listen, man. We have certainly gotten to the point where I wish I just had a straight up... Really? I was kind of hoping to catch him in the... Oh, shit. Oh, he's coming back down. I could have... This is fairly irritating. I used to like this boss. There you go. There you go. That's what you get. You stinking butthole. Oy, oy, oy. Oy, oy. I play games. I just play baby games. Like Kirby and, I guess, Pikmin. Baby pants, you know, Kirby and Pikmin. Oy, oy, oy. But as for that mentality, like I was saying with Pikmin, I thought that Pikmin 4 was too easy, and I even handicapped myself, because there was like this one type of Pikmin they added that just pretty much... Ice Pikmin. Ice Pikmin, what do? Oh, they freeze enemies. Simple enough. But I swear they made the games, like, way too easy. Did he run into the... Why did you have to put him in the shallow deeps? In the shallows. Oh, I didn't think he was on that. I thought he had another role, at least. Wait, I can leave. Like, what is he gonna give me? He's probably just gonna give me a stupid power that I don't want to use. My attacks are coming out too slow underwater, which is totally my fault for not judging things correctly. Oh, maybe I would have sucked further with throw. That's not what I meant to do. Ay. That's not what I meant to do, but... Kirby's pretty cool. Oh, yeah. Whoops. Is there any reason to not? Huh. Oh, yeah. I do kind of want to replay. If I were to do it on stream, though, I would definitely need an emulator. Some of the 3DS games for Kirby. So I remember really liking Planet Robobot, but only playing it once. And I want to see if it held up, or if I was just distracted by the fact that it was Kirby with a frickin' mecha. Which, honestly, pretty dope. I kind of wish I would have gotten the stinking Kirby Nendoroid that came with the Planet Robobot, you know, dumb little... What am I even looking for? I guess accessory, whatever. I could have put it right next to my stinking, you know, X and Ride Armor Nendoroid. But alas. That ship, she has sailed. Goodness me. Can I... Yes, I collected... I knew it! It's a secret door of sorts. Kabu... What are you... Oy. I don't think I pissed off any of the... What are they called? Like, Scrafty? Yeah, Scrafties or... Not Scrafties. That's a Pokemon... No! Scarfies. It might be Scarfies. I've been minding my manners, I guess I'm saying. Because those things... I'm not scared of them, but they freak me out a little bit. Not kept up at night. But... Oh. Oh, crap. I wanted that rock! I had the rock when I went in the secret door, and I was like, why the hell would I want frickin' rock? The joke's on you, because you certainly did. You smart-ass. I think I want Tornado. I want to turn around so I can get... Okay, I have pissed one off now. I have pissed one off. Nobody freak... Okay. I'm mostly invincible when I do this, which is awesome. Really? Oh, and you... Oh, okay, somehow I collided with the Maxim Tomato and killed that, but, you know, not you. Okay, fine. Fine, you little... motherfucker. Please? Very carefully. Okay. And I blew it. I blew it. Ay, ay, ay. It depends on the game. Sam is on vacation, but I might see him tomorrow. He's rolling back into town to take care of some business, and then he's going back to where he's at. But, to my knowledge, he is doing well. And, yeah, it, like, depends. 2 has cave. Well, yeah, 1 and 3. I don't think there's dungeons. At least I wouldn't call them dungeons in 3. They're just big, wide open areas. You gotta... Do I want to kill you? I probably want to kill you. Ay, ay, ay. And then 2 and 5, no, 2 and 4, they have dungeons, if you will. But yeah. And then Hey Pikmin is a weird puzzle platformer thing. And a lot of people are like, why does this even exist? I didn't mind Hey Pikmin so much, but it definitely was not a game that I would play if I was looking for my Pikmin fix, if that makes sense. You get back here. Ho-ho. But yeah, I would definitely recommend probably just the first game first, because, like, you know, it's the shortest, and it's gonna give you, like, the best idea on whether you want to play the rest of the games or not. Three's also pretty good, and people are like, 4 is the greatest game, it should have been Game of the Year last year, and I'm just the oddball who did not much care for it. Honestly, with as much... I'm giving up on the fucking hammer, screw it. With as much as they stacked into 4, honestly, that might be the place to start. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe next time I do the play a random retro game thing, I will throw Pikmin on there as the oddball choice, and if people want to see it... The sun is not a door. Believe it or not. I did not suck at you, I sucked at the other guy. If people want to see it, I can totally run through that game in, like I said, 3, maybe 4 hours. And give a basic idea. I think it's only in the ones with dungeons that have a sense of random. Otherwise, everything's pretty much set. And I mean, I think back when Pikmin 2 did do it, it was actually a pretty novel concept. The whole randomized, you know, dungeons and everything. Like, way back on GameCube. There were some set elements. But, like, the layouts and everything. It was crazy. It was wild. It was... Shigeru Miyamoto's baby. You could definitely tell that with the Mario movie, Miyamoto had a big hand in it because there was like a frickin' Pikmin statue in like the one house. And it's like, why would you do a Pikmin reference? Because Miyamoto has never gotten over the fact that, you know, Pikmin was not as big as he wished it was. Which, I heard one theory, you know, being as to why that is, and this was from somebody who, like, used to work with him, like, you know, on the American marketing team. I believe they said something like they thought that his whole obsession with Pikmin was specifically because, like, every other series that he ever made, it became, like, a huge hit. Star Fox, Zelda, Mario, and Pikmin's just, like, the oddball one where people were just like, yeah, you make some good stuff, you know, I almost said Sakurai. You make some good stuff, Miyamoto, but this ain't it. I probably want to go to the left. That's just my... Really? For a Brunto bird? Oh, and I respawned the damned crash? You are going a bit too crazy, my young man. I'm just gonna leave. I don't need an umbrella. It's not supposed to rain today. I wanted an umbrella. An umbrella would have protected me here. Remember, in Kirby, if they try to give you a specific power that has, you know, like an oddball feature, there's probably a reason for it. You thinking, no, I don't want your stinking umbrella. You are a stupid, dumbass fool if you do that. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. Honestly, I think when it came to Wii U, like, I feel like Wii U had a lot of really good games, but in, like, its last year of life, right? I think Pikmin... I want the breath. I think Pikmin 3 was, like, the only game that I would have considered, you know, initially getting a Wii U for. And then they were like, hey, Smash Brothers is coming out, right? And around the same time, they were like, hey, Hyrule Warriors is a thing. So I picked up, like, a Wii U a little bit before Smash Brothers, specifically so I could play, you know, get Hyrule Warriors, which I got a lot of use out of that. I played a ridiculous amount of hours in that sucker. I thought I could duck it. Haha! Secret! Then after that, they did Mario Maker and Splatoon. And I did eventually get around to 3D World, which was pretty, you know, Mario 3D World, which was pretty good. Was pretty good. It just wasn't enough at the time to convince me to get a Wii U. But yeah, like, I think the majority of the games that I have for Wii U, they're all from, like, the last year of the console's lifespan. Which, not gonna lie, a little sad. Honestly, there were a lot of issues with Wii U. Like, I was a huge Nintendo sort of guy, and even I didn't really understand. I'm like, so there's the Wii, and then there's the Wii U? Is that a separate thing, or do I just get another attachment for that? You know, I. They fucked up, is where I'm going with that. Why couldn't I have gotten Fireball? Instead of stinking this? I was just like, I don't think this is gonna happen. Oh, it happened. Oh, it happened. Aye. Anyway, when it comes to Pikmin, I mean, this would not help you, obviously, get more use out of your Wii U, but for Pikmin 3... If I remember correctly, the deluxe version of that for Switch had all the DLC, and it had extra missions, too. I do not remember years for that. I know I got it specifically for Smash Brothers. Specifically for Smash Brothers, which is Smash... Aye. Maybe I'll look up when Hyrule Warriors first drop. If I do that, I can tell you pretty much, like, exactly when I got it. I might be able to get it down to the stinking weekend. I am a fan of the licensed Dynasty Warriors games. lot of people are like, "Ooh, it's just a booby to do. You don't have to think about it. You just mash buttons and you do that and you win." And it's like, there's more to it than that. You need strategy, you asshole. I remember someone saying about how they couldn't even beat Fire Emblem Warriors on the easiest setting, which strikes me as a little ridiculous, but at the same time, that means that I wanted him in my mouth. Aye. That means there's some skill to those games. Actually, it's gonna bug me, because I'm gonna forget if I don't. Hyrule Warriors. Wii U. Okay, I got mine in 2014. So I am going to say that you probably got it on the tail end of things. Although maybe I did have it for longer than I thought then. I really want the UFO, but I've given up for some stupid dumbass reason. I'm an idiot. Can I snake this? Aye. Either way, Smash Brothers, I will pick up a copy, you know, a system for just Smash Brothers. You give me a Smash Brothers with Mega Man in it? Well, I will buy it. I mean, I'm already gonna buy it. But I'll buy it faster. What time is... Oh, okay, after this level, I will feed my cats. That's why Lucina is staring at me. That makes sense. I'm going to ignore you guys. You ignore me, I'll ignore you. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry, fishies. Darn it, I was kinda hoping I could activate that as I was falling. It's not a big deal. Oh, we're doing this, Meta Knight? We're doing this again? You're like, fight me, Kirby. And then you send all your boys. All of your boys. To the yard. And then they die. Aw, I was kinda hoping I could... I don't want to lose to these guys. They're... pathetic. Damn it! I didn't come in with full health. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. If I die this time, then I'm pathetic. Also, there's like 20 of these guys. They're just recruiting more. And really, it's only the fort guys that are screwing with me. Everybody else is weak. Aw, man, another Fork Man? Surprisingly, there is no Robot Master named Fork Man. Okay. Up we go. While we do the dance, I gotta go feed my cats. I will be back in like 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Kirby has a flight limit in some games and not in others. And good evening, Thu. Happy Pride Month. Although I must say, I don't have a boyfriend, I don't have a girlfriend. I am a solo unit. Like I said, you know, oi oi. Nothing against anybody though, so yes, definitely happy whoops. I think Brandon and I talked about that a lot when we were playing, which might be where the confusion is. But yeah, no. I died immediately. I'm a shithead. My cat names are Lucina and Mewtwo. I named Lucina. Mewtwo came with that name from the SPCA. I'm not saying that name influenced me at all, but maybe it did. I hate Meta Knights so much. Fight me, Kirby, with my terms. It must be a fair fight, where you play by my rules. Ay, ay, ay. I think I complain about Meta Knight in literally every game where I had to fight him. I do not like using sword, and every time he's like, use the damn sword. I'm better with it than you are. Which is what makes this fair, because we're playing the game that I'm good at. I hit him. There, fuck you, Meta Knight. You cheating hussy. Maybe you have, maybe you haven't. I will sometimes refer to them by name while in stream, so it might not have been a question. It might have been just at one point I would have, you know, I said something to Mewtwo. And you might have picked it up that way. Whoops. How do I shoot? Okay. Yes. This is a really neat power to use. Honestly, there's a part of me that's impressed that they pulled something like this off on the NES. Bounce physics? That's amazing. Do I want a power, or do I want to just continue to slide into things? Can I not hard jump up? I thought I could hard jump up. What if I got... No, you're not gonna let me suck up 2 blocks. Of course you're not. That would be too easy. I could shoot through all of this crap with... Ooh, it's a fireball. Is there a... He left me. Why did I want to do this? There, like, has to be something here. Why did I do this? Are you just screwing with me? After all we've been through... I mean, I guess at the time of this game's release, I wouldn't have been through much with Kirby. Really much with any video game. Well, that's promising. What if? You bastards, you got rid of my fireball. I wanted to eat that thing, but that's fine. Listen, I've said it already. I'm not going for 100%. I'm just gonna leave. I'm just gonna leave. I'm just gonna... Okay, it's not a targeting one. My ice blocks do not cover for me. If I got rid of their blocks, they would die, but... Aye. Though going back to the flight limit, now that I'm thinking about it, I think Mr. Sakurai even said something like part of the reason why Kirby can just fly forever, at least in early games, is because he just wanted a game that, like, anybody could play. Even somebody who was, like, really young and not good at this sort of thing at all. And it's one of those things, it's like, well, yeah, that kind of makes sense. You get a platformer where you can just jump over everything. That's pretty easy. And then the first game's like 25 minutes long, and if you beat it, you get hard mode. Which means if it's too easy for you, you're gonna just go play hard mode. Wow, what a nice way of doing things. Can you just die in one hit? Oh, thank you, TikTok man. It's not a boss rush, but it's kinda like a boss rush. I'm gonna use freeze, and I'm going to die attempting to use freeze. I'm gonna get right up beside something, and they're gonna hit me. Hit me with what? Oh, who can say? I'll take hammer. It will not last me long enough. And there's something funny about the fact that I hate sword, but I actually like hammer. Because is there, like, really much of a difference? I was not... Oh my gosh. That was just a mistake on my part. I needed to get close enough to hammer him, but I could not... that made me prone to his attacks. What you gonna do? Are you gonna... You're not gonna roll at me. You're gonna crash into the wall. Gotta do that one more time, bud. I'll put you out of your misery. I'll continue to taunt you. Your power sucks, so I'm not gonna use it. Like, it's good against smaller enemies, it's kind of neat. Oh, look at that, it's fucking Bugsy. Can I get... Oh, he wasn't spitting out the bugs. I hit him twice, I'm pretty good. Come on, no. I mean your bugs. I mean your tiny ladybugs. I'm not even gonna give you the dignity of putting you in my mouth. Ooh, you have Fireball. I actually like Fireball. Oh god. We're a little too close is where I was going with. Listen, man. Let me get some distance. You have no reason to... But then you showed me his butthole. And then I got hit by it again. I took him out so easy the last time. I thought I jumped. I guess I didn't. I'll take your power, and then I'll regret it. I'll crash right into something that will kill me. Ooh, yeah. The way I describe most Kirby games is that they're easy to clear, but, like, hard to 100%, if that makes sense. I guess if I wanted to sound really hardcore about it, I'd say, when you beat Kirby, that's when the real game begins. But yeah, no. Aye. Like, I really liked Kirby and the Forgotten Land and everything, right? And it was not hard to clear, even on, like... I guess it was normal. I guess they put in easy mode and normal, and I played it on a normal. So technically the higher difficulty, but was not hard to, you know, get to the end of that one. But to do everything, my gosh, that one was like... It was insane. I had to fight a Sonic OC at the end of the world. The meta pick was to just use the stinking super powered up sword ability, and I was like, no, I'm gonna use fire. I'm gonna use fire because I like how fire plays in this one. And you know what? I did it. Even if it wasn't how I was supposed to do it, I still did it. Okay, I'm out of lollipop. I think that'll... Oh. Just run past. It's not a big deal. Yeah, baby! Ay. With this, there's not much to 100%. It's just something you can do. But for a lot of them, it's like, you know, secret bosses and stuff like that. There was like a post-game campaign in Forgotten Land. There's what Rayquaza is saying with... I don't think I did. I don't think that I did clear, you know, Secret Arena in Superstar Ultra, because, like, the problem with... The reason why I like the Super Nintendo version of Kirby's Superstar better is because it's easier to just play that co-op, right? I think I had, like, one person that I maybe was able to play co-op with when it came to the DS version of that game. And, I mean, I don't mean to throw shade, but he was not very good at Kirby. Which really kinda holds you back when you have a team of two and they're not good at Kirby. I think the first time I realized one could be bad at Kirby was for frickin' Return to Dreamland. Return to Dreamland was super hard for me to beat because I played it with two other people. And the other two people just kept on losing my fucking lives. Kinda like that. Ay. Yeah, it really depends. It really depends on, like, the game. Sometimes it's extra final bosses, sometimes it's campaigns, sometimes you're collecting things, sometimes you're just finding, like, you know, like, secrets. Like, I think in this game, to get 100%, I have to collect, you know, all the power-ups that I'm sometimes grabbing, like the... You know, like, I'm finding hidden doors, and I'm getting the, you know, tomatoes and things like that. I think that counts towards my completion. It wouldn't do much for me here. But in a lot of Kirby games, it gets, like, you know, it gets wild. And then, I mean, there's frickin' Star Allies, which a lot of people were like, you know, when that first came out, they're like, it's really easy and there's not much to it. And they were absolutely right, but then they continually upgraded it over and over again, you know. Like, they just kept on doing DLC patches, which would add more and more content to it, more characters, more things to unlock and collect, and, you know. Ay. So yeah, like, a lot of times Kirby is just about how much you want to put into it. I don't think he hit me. I think he was horizontal. And I mean, for, like, what it's worth, not all Kirby games click with me. My brother, both, you know, my brothers actually love, I probably want this. they love Epic Yarn, but for me, that one's like... That one's too easy even for me. Not only that, but you don't get powers in it. I understand. That son of a bitch killed me. Aye, so I'm not much into that. And there was one other one that... I honestly just did the thing where I did the very, very shitty thing where I just flew over literally every obstacle because I did not want to bother with it. Good evening, Toxic, and yeah, it's funny that you should mention Kirby's Air Ride. I am not a fan of that one by any means, but my brother really loves it. And there's this other, you know, like, kid of a relative, right? I just need a power so I can zip through. This is actually one of the places... You know what? I just need to get better at it. Something good. Oh, cool, the worthless power. I really wanted... I do not remember this being a pain in the ass. I probably had at least a basic power that allowed me to attack while I was flying. He flew off the edge. I can do this now. But yeah, no, Kirby's Air Ride drove me crazy because it was one of those things where it's like, collect power-ups for like 5 minutes and then do like a, you know, 2-minute race. And it's one of those like, why? Why would I invest that much? For such, you know... Why would I put more in prep work than actually playing the game? I probably wanted that. Oh well. Oh well. But it definitely has its fans. There's like a lot of people who'd be like, that's like the best Kirby game ever. Which definitely wouldn't go that far, but to each their own. To each their own. Yeah, Sonic Riders was another one I didn't get into. And if you're looking to get into Kirby again... I forgot about this level. It's just the first level of Kirby's Dream Land for the regular Game Boy. Which then shouldn't it be green? Aye. If you have NSO, which I'm not gonna assume that you do or you don't, but I would probably recommend for, you know, like, if you wanted to try Kirby again, the one that I like is Kirby Superstar, especially if you got, like, a second player, because the AI in that can be dumb as shit. I think one of the reasons why I like Kirby Superstar so much is because, you know, my brother and I would always play it when we were kids. Not Sam, other brother. And we work pretty well together, so, you know, it was a nice, fun way to just spend some time. No, how can this be? Okay. I was gonna say, I swear I'm jumping, but maybe I'm just clipping the... There we frickin' go. I feel so pathetic, not being able to jump in between them. Aye. Oh, and yeah, come to think of it, Crystal Shards is really good too, because there's like this whole big dumb mechanic in Crystal Shards where you can combine powers, and it's really fun experimenting and seeing what different combinations you can get. I didn't even notice that was there. It blended in with all the other gray. Oh, nothing secret there? Okay. Aye. But yeah, I'll probably include Kirby off and on the polls, so I don't know. Maybe I can show you some more appeal to Kirby sometime down the line. Whoops. And hey, I feel like Kirby is also the character you use if you don't have anybody else in Smash Brothers. My gosh. The amount of people that, you know, aren't like super into Smash Brothers, but, you know, maybe they're just starting out trying, or maybe they're just playing it for, you know, for fun, which, honestly, that's probably how you should play most video games, right? I swear they just default to Kirby. Which, no hate, I just mean that it shows how much appeal the little guy has. Yay! Ay, ay, ay. And yeah, I have 3 siblings. Sam is the only one that streams with me, though. Do I just want to fight him, or do I want to power? If there's a museum here, I will use that. If there's not a museum here, then fuck me, I'm going to just fight him. Fight him in the nude. Yeah, it really depends on the game. Some of them are more complex than others. Honestly, like, there's a lot of times that they will add on something, you know, like a dumb new way to use the power, right? Like in Planet Robobots, you had a mech, right? And you could absorb powers with the mech to give yourself, you know, to make it do something fun. In Star Allies, there was this thing where there were... There were some powers that were weapons, and there were some powers that were elements. So you could take, you know, the elements, and you could add them, like, you know, if you had a teammate that had wind power and you had sword, the wind power, you know, like, the guy with the wind power could take that and add it to your sword to give you, like, a new way to use that. So, like, I see what you mean, and I think, like, you know, the developers also saw what you meant, since they continue to do stuff like that. So, yeah, no, like, I get ya. Like I said, it really just depends on the game how complex things are. But they normally tend to be pretty fun, even if they're not the hardest. I'm catching up. I think he has 2 hits. I think he's coming at me. Where are you at? Where are you? Okay. Do not... Oh, you son of a bitch! Oh, it all comes down to... You son of a bitch! Aye. Okay, you're not... You, Big Red, are not allowed to criticize the power, you know, the power things, the power combos in Crystal Shards. And you know why? Because you like the Star Wars prequels, at least if I'm remembering correctly. And one of the powers, if you combined electric with sword, it gives you a double-sided lightsaber, like Darth Maul. So you just get that power, and then you start doing the dun dun da 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 dun dun da 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 dun dun da 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 dun da da da. Like, really? And I think that was... Was that around the time the prequels were happening? I don't remember. I just don't think I've ever seen somebody play that game, get that specific power, and not make a dumb Darth Maul reference. I was right there attacking you! You can't immediately be like, and now, this attack, it's undodgeable at this range, Kirby. You gotta give me just a little bit of time. Okay, you're gonna charge me. Okay. And then run away. And then run away. I'm running out of places to run away to. Okay, there we go. 2 more. 2 more. Oh, damn you. You don't provide a counterattack option when you do this particular attack. What do you got? Okay, one more. I got... One more. Bust out your hammer. Bust out your hammer, but... No. No. I am the suck man. Why do you have a suck power? If you want exploration stuff, I would recommend to you play Kirby Superstar for Super Nintendo or, you know, DS. There's one, you know, that's like a combination of just a bunch of short games. One of the games is called The Great Cave Offensive, where you just explore the cave, you know, like you explore this cave and try to find treasure. It's really easy to get to the other side, but if you poke around all the areas in that, you can find a bunch of extra treasure. That's the one that I think of when I think about exploration a lot. And then Kirby's Kirby in the Forgotten Land, the areas are a bit more open because it's 3D. I need to remember your attack patterns. So I'd say there's a good bit of exploration and damn it in that one. But yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, like a lot of Kirby games, it just comes down to going from one side of the stage to the other, but they do different things to mix it up, I'll say that. They're all basically the same, but they, have good variety when it comes down to, like, the nitty-gritty in their mechanics. I dodged. Are you gonna do the... Yes, you did the split. Do we got him? I think if I don't kill him soon... Yes, yes, the screen's getting... The screen's... Ooh, get it, Kirby, get it! Ay. Treasure for the sake of treasure, pretty much. At the end, it shows you, you know, like... It shows you all the treasure that you got, and tells you how much, you know, like, it's worth. And it's one of those things that, like, if you only got, like, 5 of them... You know, like, the credits or whatever you want to call them, the end screen will take, like, you know, 5 seconds. But if you get everything, it goes on for a while, and it's just, like, really satisfying. I really like it. I'd stream it if I could convince somebody to play it with me. I need to hit him in the nuts. How can I help you, King Dedede? I need a monster to claw, but that there Kirby. That's what we do best at NME. We better get it with the money back guarantee. Honestly, for some of this stuff, it looks like he's flashing you. He's just got the big cloak and he's like... It's my genitals. I think he's gonna kill me once. I don't think I came in with enough health. I missed. I missed my shot. It's just like the sort of game that it is. The point is to find treasure, so you find treasure. Like, sure, the, I guess, general point is to get to the other side, you know, like, get out, escape from the Great Cave Offensive, right? But the real treasure, you know, the real goal, essentially, is to find as much treasure as possible. Whoops. And a lot of, you know, getting the treasures, it requires, you know... It requires you having an understanding of the different powers and some of, you know, like, the special inputs you can do. It's a clever little game, I would say. You're gonna go back the other way? No, you're not. Damn it. Well, he didn't hit me, and that's gotta... He hit me. Did my Star Rod block his thing? There we go. There we go. He is I missed, but again, if you don't get hit... Can you do, like, one of the really easy-to-counter moves? Really? That hit me, but it didn't hit you? I guess I could just wait for him to do the, you know, moves that are more advantageous to me. Or he could just do the spray and pray. That's fine. I wanted my life back. I think with, like, enough exploration, because there's sometimes different paths, and some of the paths will just be treasure, and some of the paths will be the actual way forward. It definitely is about you learning the game. It's definitely about you, you know... How dare he open up his cloak just a second too late? Yeah, you disappear, you son of a bitch. There we go. There we go. Oh, he did hit me. Get lost. Come on. Yeah, I didn't think I was getting that off in time. I just need to be better at this. I just need to be quicker. I just gotta hope that he does that one attack, because honestly, I don't think he's hit me with that attack once. But I've hit him every time. What are you doing? Oh, you're doing your sneak around. Listen, Nightmare. You only do that once, right? He's winning. Barely, but he is winning. Oh, okay. Okay, he's getting stronger now. Damn it. I'm gonna lose again. Oh, really? Oh, really? I did not hit his... I need to hit him twice. He only needs to hit me once. I barely missed, but barely miss is still a miss. Uh-huh. Oh, no, I killed him. I thought he had 2 hits left. He had 1. Oh, I won because I am very skilled. Luck had nothing to do with it. Yeah, I blew up part of the moon. I also fought the moon earlier, but maybe it wasn't the real moon. Maybe it was just somebody who styled himself after the moon. Kirby fought to find the Star Rod. But King Dedede did not mean any harm. Bad dreams had invaded Dreamland. A nightmare came to the Dream Spring and tried to cause pain to the people. Dedede foiled the nightmare by hiding the star rod from him. Dedede helped Kirby beat the nightmare. Did he? I mean, he spit me after the nightmare. Now everyone's dreams will return. Tonight, Dreamland will sleep well. Did you just... I guess he's got good aim. Good job, Kirby. Good job. This is a stage in Smash Brothers. In Melee, so a pretty early one, too. Good job, Kirby. Good job. Hey, yeah, fair enough. I mean, while there are puzzle games that I like more, at the same time, I don't mind some meme bean from time to time. Also, this is just cute. It's just showing you some, you know, some creative ways to beat the bosses. I wouldn't have used throw. And there's something kind of, I don't know, maybe not ironic. Maybe ironic? There's something silly about using pretty much his own attack against him. You're a ball of fire, well, I'm gonna become a ball of fire. You're a storm cloud, well, I'm a tornado storm. It's kinda similar. You're a big, dangerous piece of mining equipment, I have an umbrella. You absolutely have to use the fucking sword against Meta Knight, so there's nothing clever here. I guess just very good spacing, showing what a chump I was having issues with him. I died like, what, 3 times? And Dedede, it took me 2 times, but I didn't have full life the first time. He wasn't so bad. Although high jump on Dedede, very interesting. I got the bye-bye power. Yay, we did it! Okay, the goal was... Well, pretty much the deal I made for myself was... If I beat this in 3 hours or less, I would go to this. I would go to this. Do I want to do Game Boy Color? Do I want to do Game Boy, or do I want to do Game Boy Pocket? I think I've done Game Boy Pocket for this before. Kirby, Tilt and Tumble. Oh. So I guess we will do color. I think this is like I said, a 25-minute game. So you know what? Not worth dedicating its own stream to, but tacking it onto the, onto a shorter one? Absolutely. Where am I going? Actually, that might have been, That might have actually just been a side room. Maybe I wanted to do that. Maybe it's not important. I don't need any extra health. But yeah, I'm trying to remember if this was Sakurai's first game. Maybe at least first one published by Nintendo. Also, I should mention, I don't have powers in this one. I can simply suck and huck. Which, you know what? That's enough. That's enough. Honestly, this is really, I might feel a little gypped if I got this game at, full retail price back in the day. But for what it is, it's actually not a bad one, you know, to be like a kid's first platformer or something. I do appreciate it. It's cute, it's not terribly hard, it's not terribly long. Can do that real easy. Real easy before Mom tells you to get off the, well, I guess Game Boy. Also, my gosh. Like, this one actually looks like it was, I don't have the slide. This Game Boy Color actually looks appropriate. I play frickin' Mega Man, you know, in the Game Boy Color mode. You know what happens? Mega Man's orange. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, I get that. Personally, I could see myself doing a Buster only, but I typically don't experiment too much with, like, the... I'm getting a bit better at using the different powers from level to level, if that makes sense. Come on. But a lot of times I do just, you know, I will just go into it and be like, okay. Tornado again. Yeah, Storm Tornado against Flame Mammoth. Chameleon Sting against Storm Eagle. Oh, yeah, so on and so forth. So I am definitely guilty of just sticking to the recommended order as it was. You know what? It might be fun. You know what? I'll wait. There we go. So I guess I was incorrect when I said there was no powers. There is exactly Mike. And Bomb. Ooh, that was fun. Was that the crazy mask enemy from Mario 2? Can I not suck up the mummy balls? Oh, enemies pop out of that. I was like, what is that there for? Yeah, okay. Am I fighting... Actually, I think I'm only fighting Fululu. I guess Fa-La-La did not get added until... Actually, I think Fululu and Fa-La-La had their own games. I think I remember playing at least one, you know, it's like... Fululu's Adventure, or what the frickety ever... what's this do again? Can I get it? Oh. I got curry, bitch! Oh, and I got, like, breath power, too. Okay, I kind of remember the breath power. But I thought you got, like, a leap for that. I guess this is just all-around super. I'll take that. And I do not remember the bad enemies at all. You know what? You know what? He is nonplussed. I'm just gonna leave. One of these will be the way out. This looks promising. I do have to fight Fululu and Fa-La-La. Spaces are a little cramped. Well, I wanted to get him from behind. Okay. So that's the move. Okay, I missed. And I was too nervous there. I have 1 health. He has 3. Give me a break. I didn't want to eat that. You know what, Kirby? You know what, Kirby? You can maybe we can do this, bud. Don't worry. I'll figure out my inputs. I almost died because oh yeah. You know what? And now I have one ready for him. Is this the longer way of doing it? Yes. But at the same time, we are doing it. I missed. Oh, I am just not having a good showing tonight. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, kinda get what you mean. Kinda get what you mean. Honestly, I think I played X too much. I think I could do any of them in any order if it wasn't for, you know, for the lack of slide. I start with Storm, you know, Chill Penguin specifically because of the slide. Otherwise, I'd say that it's viable with anyone. And honestly, some do like, no dashing runs, so you know what? It would be viable to start that game with anybody. Some definitely do it better than others. There's Mega Man 4, which is just, you know, Take out Toadman first, he's the easiest. He's the weakest. Oh, health back. I was gonna say, was this worth the trip? Was this worth the trip? Oh, it's right there. Well, I'd have to be a pretty lousy player to have fallen for that trap. And there's no floor down there. But an extra min if I go up. Wait a sec. I think I was here before. I think the mystery door was right over there. What was up with that? It was a weird color, and you know what? I'm gonna go down here. Honestly, the first game, I don't think I need to worry too much about secrets. Wait, am I invincible, or do I just have spicy breath? Is this why spicy curry is a thing in Smash Brothers? Listen, I've been playing around with weaknesses for my past several runs, playing around with different orders and everything. I have definitely grown to hate Armadillo. If I would remake my, you know, least favorite Mavericks thing, Armadillo would definitely take the spot. Definitely take the spot with as much as he blocks like a little wuss. Playing Armadillo here, this is what I was thinking. But yeah, where was I gonna say? Fighting Armadillo with his armor up feels like you're playing against that one kid where you're just, you know, like, you're playing cops and robbers or something. And you're like, bang, bang, I hit you, and you're like, no you didn't, no you didn't! He is that kid. Armadillo is that child. That child that you didn't really like very much, but you continued to play with because he was your only neighbor. This is a platform, right? I don't think that's a platform. I almost jumped into that. Listen, you could have just kept on facing the other way. You know what? I'm gonna go. You're off screen. How are you even attacking me at this point? Oh, I didn't think the explosion was gonna be that big. Well, very gentlemanly, just, you know, wow. Your parasols, they're very fancy. I approve, I appreciate. I'm gonna continue going this way. I am just jumping into all their attacks. I think I am setting myself up to not have a no-death run. Well, I'm setting myself up to die once, and thus ruin my no-death run. Something's gonna get me. Or maybe... Seriously, if somebody could give me... These guys are freaking me out, man. There we go. Never mind the tomato. Never mind the tomato. And now I'm gonna get through this perfectly, and it's gonna be like, wow, you're so good. It's gonna be like, I died. I'm not good. I died exactly one time in this game. This baby for all ages game. That led nowhere. But I did get to dip my feet in the kiddie pool, which I obviously am. Because I lost that Kirby's frickin' Dreamland. Oh! Hey, Kracko! What? It's kind of weird how he has a square... Wait. I ate it? I didn't mean to eat it. It's weird how his eyeball looks square. It has the square box. I'm going to die again. Maybe I won't die. Maybe I will. I'll have to fight him as a cloud later. Not just a magical swirly eyeball, but a cloud. Mm-hmm. Although I don't think this game is very long, right? I mean, I think we've discussed how very unlong it is. So yeah, I'm just wondering, is Meta Knight not in this game? It has been a while since I've done this one, truth be told. Truth be told. Meta Knight has always been such a funny character to me because... he's this cute little guy, and yet he still somehow manages to be so damn edgy. It's ridiculous. Well, that was fun. Why did I crash into that? Oh, because you're trash. I guess I am. I'm going to... Oh, man. I thought I'd at least make it to the boss. And then be able to respawn there. Not the Brunto bird. Damn it. I have a boss fight. Could you guys not get in the way? I don't even have to jump to float. I can just press up. Okay, good information to have. I don't remember how complex your attacks get in this. Honestly, if this is it, I think I can take you. Oh god, he had an extra attack. He dashed at me. Listen, man. Listen, man. He baited me. He's like, come. Come and get the tasty little nugget that I spit out of my eyeball. Come get the eyeball that I spit out of my eyeball. Ain't that some shit? I wasn't even at full health when I came in. Oh, yeah. And to get back to what you were saying, I think when I originally fought Armadillo without his weakness, it was specifically because I was playing Maverick Hunter, and that one just messes with the order enough that I'm just like, oh yeah, I'll be fine. I fight Armadillo now. I'd get into the stage and be like, I was not supposed to fight Armadillo now. This was a mistake that was made. I'm trying to remember if this is a boss rush or if it's just like a shortened... Are Gordo's insta-kills in this? Anyway. Okay, that's not a doppelganger of me. I need to... Oh, good. I get to fight you? You son of a bitch. You have some pretty big arcs for how small I am and how slow I move. When I came in here anyway. Please tell me you give me a tomato back after I fight you. Come on. Seriously, this is a baby game. Make me look the right fool if you kill me. Yeah. Yeah, who says only Mega Man does the boss rush? Damn. The mask got me. Oy, oy, oy. The Mask, that movie that I haven't thought of in I don't know how many years. Somebody stop me. Good, good, good. Fa-la-la is dead. La-la-la-la-la-la-la-la, you're dead. Oh yeah, the double tap. To the back of his head. Mm-hmm. I am surprised that they're not giving me any health back. But again, this is my fault. My fault for being bad. Yeah, I normally still use boss order. Actually, I don't always use boss order. Sometimes I use upgrade order in X-Force, so I do have some experience playing around a little bit with them. Honestly, least backtracking orders are a lot of fun to me. Come to think of it, X3, that's another one that, you know, you can get away with not really, you can get away with minimal backtracking, you just gotta go through some weird orders. Do I even want to try this? Oh, wait, I thought this was... Oh, that's right, I need to get the leaf, right? Or the lemon, or whatever. I have one hit left. I'm doing well, but he is gonna get me. Like, no way I do the rest of this. No damage. Okay, this might actually be close. He has, like, no health left. I did it. I did the rest of it no damage. Dedede, I have no health. If you were a gentleman, you would offer me a snack. Do you want to be seen as a stingy lord? As a miser? No, you gotta give me something. Why am I even trying? He's gonna get me. He's gonna get me. And then I'm gonna feel frickin' stupid. Huh. Okay. Is there a Knuckles the Echidna Cup? I'd take one. I was kind of hoping that I would... You'd stop a bit short. I don't think we have them anymore, but I had some big dumb Star Wars cups for the... You know, for Episode 1 when that came out. I could drink out of the back of the neck for Jar Jar Binks. Or R2-D2. Or Queen Amidala. There were so many choices. Dodge. I know you're missing a chance to counterattack, but it doesn't matter. Did you even drop a star there? Okay, it's... No, we're not closing the gap. We are busting it. Yeah! Oh god, you overthrew the king! That's right. Kirby King now, bitch. Oh, yeah. You find it cute that for the first, for the collections of games for Kirby Superstar, they just remake this, but for the Super Nintendo. For the first of the games. Sakurai, I know that guy. I'm subscribed to his YouTube channel. He's the king of Dreamland. So, you know, pay your taxes. Give him food. Send your sons off to fight in his Waddle Dee army. That sort of thing. It's your duty as a citizen. And so many players. Man, this would have been really embarrassing had this not caught on. So many players and only 2 people played it. But no, you're lucky. You're lucky. You've returned the smiles and the food to the people, Kirby. You are truly the hero of Dreamland, I guess. Do I want to do that? A and select on the title screen. Up A and select. Do I want to do hard mode? I don't know that I really... I don't know that I want to do 2 rounds of this in a row, personally. But hey, that's a good way to... Are we just done? Am I stuck at this screen? Am I just stuck at this screen? Oh, not what I meant to do. Alright. 2 game selection. There's Kirby's Dream Land 2, which I don't remember how long that is, so maybe I don't want to commit to that. How do I do... Do I need a... This might mean that I actually need something with tilt to it, so maybe I don't do that either. Honestly, there's a part of me that wants to just do Mega Man 2 again. Because I can beat it in like 30 minutes. Is that going to hurt my optics if I just start playing Mega Man 2 during my Kirby stream? I could change the title real quick. Just put in parentheses. I feel like somebody out there has to like Quint. I think he's dumb as hell. I am just gonna edit this really quick. There. Now, no one can say I didn't warn them. Honestly, this game is very quickly becoming a guilty pleasure, where I'm just like, yeah, this game, it fucking sucks. I am very good at it for no stupid dumbass reason. Sam is playing Pokemon Home. Just ignore them, Mega Man. Ignore. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Oh my gracious. It's gonna be real embarrassing if I don't clear this in a half hour. There we go. I don't really like the pine cones in this one, because I swear they never give you enough room to actually move forward with them. I say, and then I'm just gonna breeze through this, I guess. But yeah, like, I swear on the NES, there's, like, something where, you know, they only appear so far in front of you, so that you can slowly advance. Or if you have the right weapon, you can just slam through them quick. But here it's like, no, go real frickin' slowly. I knew it. I was going to die. Ay, ay, ay. And thank you. Damn it. Damn it. I can beat this in like 30 minutes. Gets game over on like the first level you play. To be fair, these pine cones are awful. I'll tank a... You know what? Damn it. Iframes are not lasting as long on some of these as I think they're gonna. And that is a problem for me. Well, if you guys want to give me pellets back, I will appreciate that. But yeah, ay. Like the other day, when they released these, like the very next day, I played through this game frickin' twice. Specifically so that I could get, you know, video of, you know, ay, on each of the filters. Already had some for the Game Boy Pocket, so I'm just like, well, you gotta replay it. But on Game Boy Color and on original Game Boy. Ay. Though part of the reason why I chose it was more just from the fact that, like I said, it's a 30-40 minute game. Like, I don't know if I'm doing any crazy tricks to get me through it faster. But goodness. A game that short, it's ridiculous. Even for Game Boy. I say as if I didn't just play Kirby. Ay. Mega Man is the best. He has the best series. He is the greatest piece of multimedia in the universe. Oh my gosh, my gosh. I'm gonna get you, Mother Man. It's either gonna be this turn or next. This is not one of his better games, though. Like I said, it is a guilty pleasure. He had 1 health left. Granted, I didn't come in with full health, but still. I think 2 was actually, you know, Mario Land 2 was put on first. And then they went back and did Mario Land 1, oddly enough. They did them in reverse order. Like, I didn't love it, I didn't hate it. It was fine. Maybe I could revisit it at some point. You just gotta vote Mario in the polls. In the presidential polls. This November. Can you please... Metal Man, your fight, it's not, like, hard, because I out-damage you, but it's still kind of annoying, you know? Still kind of annoying. I think. Remind me after I kill Wily in space. And I will check. I will check just for you. I'm also a little curious, so a little bit for me, but I'm gonna act like I'm being selfless and say it's just for you. Come on. Honestly, this is one that I could have did in mostly any order, right? The only one that's, like, kind of a problem for me in this is Crash Man. At least of the initial 4. I did one run the other day where I started with, like, frickin' Airman of all people. Despite the songs that the bards sing, he's actually fairly easy to take out. I don't think Metal Blade does really much, if anything. I think it actually takes longer to kill Friender with the stinkin' Metal Blade. Oh, but if I didn't fight, you know, who did I already kill? If I didn't fight Metal Man first, I would not have been able to just use the Rush Marine here. I would have missed out on it. I would have had to use the upper path like a chump. And it's not so much that I like this one better. Like, 5 is hands down the best of these, right? I'm mainly choosing it because I want to go just, like, a little bit longer, but not too much longer, and I can beat this game in, like, a half hour. So it is the perfect one to wrap up with. I freaking knew that rabbit was there. Also, it is easily, like... I don't know if I want to say it's the worst one. I feel like it's the one with the most notoriety. And the one that's, like... It's the stupidest one. So there's something funny about just being like, I could play any of the games. I'm going to play the piece of trash one. Again, it's a time thing. I wanted video. Like, I'm doing a video on them releasing all 5 of these at once tomorrow. It is uploaded and scheduled to post tomorrow at 2. My time, anyway. And it was just one of those, it's like, well, I want filters, you know, like, I want to have all 3 filters up, right? I want to be able to show off, like, Game Boy and this. So I'll take the one that I can get full playthroughs of, you know, 2 full playthroughs in, like, an hour and a half to an hour to an hour and a half. So it was really just a time thing. That said, I probably do like this one more than 3 because 3 was a pain in the ass. Like, I think I legitimately disliked 3. I think I would call, you know, Game Boy 3 a bad game. It was so damn frustrating when I played it the other day. Like, I can't believe anybody thought some of what went on in that game was okay. But hey, here we are. Aye, with this and me not tearing my frickin' hair out. Yes! Yes! I thought I flubbed that for a sec. I thought I flubbed that for a sec. Oh. We do have a screen or two left, don't we? Huh. One more time. Ooh, well, just a tiny, teensy tiny little bit of health. Aye. Yeah, it is the shortest. It's stupid because of, like, game design stuff. Like, it's very stupid because of just game design stuff. There's, like, a lot of just pointless, really just dumb shit. I will point some of it out as we go. I think I'm gonna just take him on without the weakness because I'm really strong and I can beat Airman. Aye. And the other thing about this is, it's not a remix. Despite them just pulling directly from the games for the bosses and levels, these are all original tracks. Which, apparently, there was some sort of programming error that made the tracks higher pitched. Like, this game is just a disaster. Luckily for Mega Man, it was a disaster that not a lot of people played because most people were more interested in the stinking NES titles than they ever were for Game Boy. I missed? Oh no. Oh, I missed. Yeah. On the plus side, this is the only Game Boy game that has busted Rush Jet. Oh, I dodged that perfectly. I didn't even know it was possible anymore. I'm not coming back, so I might as well grab it, I guess. Oi. I don't think I want any weapons. He's gonna, yeah, Shotman is going to, what do you know, shoot me immediately. I could use shield. But you know what? Come on. I was gonna say, I think the pixels are there. I think the pixels are there. Aye. Yeah, new boss, Clashman, can you believe it? But yeah, no, like, there's parts like this where it's just like, oh yeah, there's like a random bit of health over there for, like, no damn reason. I mean, I guess if I got baited by it, the birds would get me. So, I don't know, maybe it's not as pointless as I'm saying. But I still find this one very dumb. Pow. On, like, a lot of levels. In a lot of levels. Shoot, yes. There we go. Air shooter. I mean, I guess it's not a bad way to bait players with that little bit of health. And yes, I am on the 3rd game. It will be the final game for the evening. So, hopefully, it does not disappoint. I mean, no one's really expecting much from Game Boy 2, are they? I have one more shot, right? Yeah, I have to wonder if they changed Crash Man's weakness and just didn't tell me about it, because everybody else, they get stomped with their weakness, but Crash Man, he somehow lives through my entire clip. Huh. Oh, Dreamland? Yeah, Dreamland's not bad. It's not a very long game, so if you don't really remember, I don't blame you. And it may or may not be on the to-do list. I actually kind of want to, like, I upgrade my computer and do a few things. Upgrade a computer, you know, work on some, like, avatar stuff, so yeah, no, I'm considering it. I mean, I'm the type who just likes setting a time, and then, you know, when that time comes, I just do it. I wanted the lower one. Well, I can beat Top Man. But hey, I do understand the appeal of a stream intro and everything. So yeah, no, I will take it under consideration. Hopefully, probably, maybe. Honestly, I'm worried that I'm not gonna have much time for too much stuff going forward, because things are getting, oh, you can shoot me, but I can't shoot you? Okay, cool. I am very paranoid that we're gonna be getting into some mandatory overtime soon. Which makes it even more important that I start getting videos done ahead of time. Whoops. When there's only one yarn ball, this isn't nearly as hard. Believe it or not. Yeah, I don't need that. I almost got hit there. Well, you know, I wouldn't not take an extra min. I wouldn't not take an extra min. At least there's still this cheese for not Top Man. Oh, that's right. Fight that guy. Why would you do something stupid like that? That's another thing that I consider, like, you know, really just dumb level design. Where it's like, oh, are you gonna fight the extra enemy? No, I'm gonna skip the extra enemy and be rewarded for it. Which, hey, if the developers wanted you to play smart, I mean, I guess that would be pretty smart. Yeah. And I never do this. I have no trouble doing this on the NES, but I never do it here because it's one of those, like, you gave me the Rush Jet. Why the hell would I ever bother doing anything, you know, any complex sweet moves? Do you think I'm freaking stupid? And it just seems dumb to put in a screen that has, like, exactly 1 tick of health if you take, like, a 30-second detour. That's all. But hey, maybe they did do it specifically to troll players. The tops are much harder to dodge in a more contained space. Speaking of which, if Mega Man 3 took place in space... No, I go to space later, never mind. I think specifically what I meant whenever I said it was that I want to get some sort of, like, sign-off thing. Rather than just being like, well, have a good night, goodbye, and everything. I need some catchphrases. I need some catchphrases, but I'm a little embarrassed about trying to come up with a catchphrase. Don't ask me why, just them. Thank you, needle thing. Porcupine. Ooh, I did get him. But yeah, no, I'm considering some things. I'm considering some things. It's just a matter of getting time and also the attention span. Because good time management and ADHD do not really go together. You know what? I'm just gonna kill you. I will kill... Look, it's fine. He died eventually. I can kill him and then use the spring. Darn it, I thought I might be fast enough. Well, I guess I saw, you know, I guess I learned something there. Never be cocky. So I'm back at full health, so I guess it's fine. There we go. Why did I think I'd just run under? Do I even need... Okay, I can carry exactly one more E-tank. So I guess it's worth it. And then I go out of my way this time, and bam, I get an extra life. Not far out of the way, just a little bit out of the way. I was gonna say, the far one went first, thus, don't be hasty. And see Aaron. See ya. And actually, I think that did come up when we streamed it, come to think of it. It's been a while. I don't think about it too much. But yeah, I believe it has come up in conversation that that's like the stock name. Which, awesome. I am like the edgiest Pokemon protagonist. Teenage me, had I gotten that game right when it came out, would have been so damn thrilled. Ay. And yeah, I guess logging off would work. I don't know. Ay. I threw it the wrong way, but it's fine. And yeah, it was ages ago, and Sam was the one who played it. It was actually kind of amusing to watch because he kept on wanting to use Pokemon that were not good until Gen 4 in a Gen 3 game. He was like, I'm gonna use Gligar. I want to use Apom. And it's like, Sam, you are going, like, these guys suck. Honestly, I would say that Ambipom never really gets terribly good. Darn it. But it was still funny. I don't even remember how he got through Endgame. But no, he got through it. And I think we agreed that if we ever do Gale of Darkness XD, that I would be the one to play it, because he has done his penance, as it were. I do find that game, though, kind of interesting, just because it forces you to use Pokemon that you wouldn't normally because of the very, very, very limited pool of Pokemon that you can get. So yeah, you're gonna be fighting some... You'll be fighting some... high-tier Pokemon. But you're not gonna get too many of them. Not until, like, endgame, where there's one guy with a... There we go. One guy with a Tyranitar and one guy with, like, a stinking... Metagross. If I remember correctly, he had a dickens of a time with that final little, you know, tournament. This is one of the few times I'll actually use the disappearing platforms. The rest of them, no thank you. Yay! Now what are you gonna do? Oh, I don't know. Hold right? Ay, ay, ay. Again, like, there's a lot of games that I just didn't get right when they came out, specifically because, you know. Whoops. Limited allowance. Like, I do not remember... I think the Wii was the first time I owned a console, and I had an actual job. For GameCube, that was still one of those things where it's like, please. Please gift this to me. You will be able to buy a game, you know, you will get like one game per Christmas, one game per birthday, and you'll probably be able to, you know, afford one game with allowance, so, you know. Luckily, I had one sibling that was close to me in age and kind of interesting, so we got a little bit more than 3 a year, but it was still one of those things. I had to be pretty choosy. And I don't think I was the biggest on Gen 3. So, you know, I was not really in the... Maybe mindset's the wrong word. I wasn't the most keen on getting another game, you know, right after I didn't enjoy the last one, if that makes sense. Well, I have... Not only do I have both games... I think I bought them at GameStop, you know, after the console died, but before they started, you know, cycling out the retro games. But I also have for... I think it's Coliseum. It's for one of them. I have an extra disc that lets you just pretty much download Jirachi into any of your games, right? I mean, I guess I need the one link, but still. Whoops. They're still coming. No, no, you sons of bitches. So yes, if you have a working Game Boy Advance and a Gen 3 game, I can totally get you a Jirachi. I have the hookup. Why couldn't I jump off of that ladder? Yeah, respawned immediately! Do I want to do anything with... Nah, probably not. You know what? I can do it this way. I normally just run through them and tank damage. Kinda like that. But nah, this is fine. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, I think it's Jirachi. I don't think I have a Celebi disc. If I do, I am... You bastard. You know what? He takes a lot of hits. Maybe I just leave. Maybe I just try to get out of here really fast. But yeah, honestly, I just remember, you know, getting that disc. I just wanted the game, and, you know, GameStop was just like, oh yeah, this was, you know, they included it, because I guess whoever traded it in with the Jirachi disc. And I remember being, like, real happy. Because it's just like, I can just print Jirachis. I have all the power. You know what? I think I just tank one hit and I tank 2 hits and then I leave. 1 and 2 are close together on the numerical table. You understand how I could get confused. And then there's this Hornet that I can just skip entirely. I think that's how you get Celebi. I think if you purify everything, that's when you get Celebi. But Jirachi, it's like a separate freaking disc. It has no connectivity with... I mean, I guess it connects with Coliseum. Specifically, if you transfer... You know, if you download a Jirachi into one of your Gen 3 games and then transfer it into the game. But otherwise, those two discs don't interact. But Celebi, yeah, I think you're right. I think you could get a Celebi if you purified everything, and you could get Ho-Oh if you beat, like, every game mode 3 times or something ridiculous. It was a whole process that I never did. Did get all the Shadow Pokemon purified, so that was fun. Oh my gosh, he's coming right at me! Oh my god! Oh, he's so fucking powerful! Oh, how will I ever— oh, he's dead. You got Quint item, Sakugarne. Don't use it, it is trash. Okay, my memory ain't failing me yet. Good to know. Good to know. How are we doing on time? I did not pay attention when I started this up. I do not know whether I am making my stinking half hour the pizza's free deal. I could have probably bothered doing that. Oy, oy, oy. And if you land on this, you can get an E-Tank, only I don't need an E-Tank. You can only carry 4. And how many do I have? Oh, that's right. 4. I don't need anything, really. I mean, I might need a little bit of jet, but not more than I have, so I'll just... yeah. I'll just do that as where I was going with that. Yeah, go up. Yeah. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, that was it. That's what I was thinking with, like, the 3. I was being sarcastic with, you know, beat every mode 3 times, but yeah, okay, so Mount Battle in both ways. Because I remember when Sam beat the game, he was kind of interested in getting Ho-Oh. Because I think I don't remember if we went through Mount Battle or if we looked it up before we got through Mount Battle. But as soon as he found out that he needed to do it twice, I think that was when it was just like, we're done. We're done. I'll beat Mount Battle once, I will not beat Mount Battle twice, which, you know what? Pretty damn fair. Pretty damn fair. Come on, Rush. You're embarrassing me here. I've done this before. I have done this before. I know you can do it, Rush. Okay, fine. I guess we can do it that frickin' way. Now this is... Yup. No! Am I even on Rush Right? Debatable! Okay, you know what? Maybe I shred. Oh. I'll just do this proper. It's not a big deal. I guess I will take that. Almost didn't take it, but I guess I'll take that. Ay, ay, ay. Mm-hmm. Well, the moment has passed at this point. So even if it isn't as bad as we thought, I don't think... Especially now that, you know, ay, ay, ay. Bank is dead. So it's not like Sam can get an extra ho-oh. Then again, I don't remember what he wanted it for. If it was just for, you know, like, oh, I got this ho-oh from here, or if he wanted it for, like, one of his advanced games or not. Either way. The project was abandoned. Oh god. I love how he runs. You didn't beat me, Mega Man! I still have some health remaining, Mega Man! Aw, man. I might want to actually use one of my E-tanks finally. Maybe not a second one. But congratulations, Albert. You are the only one to make me use an E-tank. It's also kind of interesting how the head is his weakness, but the skull print is what flashes. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, I don't remember when it started becoming a pain. I think it just was a pain in the ass because of how many, you know, floors you need to get through. Even if they're gimme, you know. Even if they're gimme fights, 100 battles is a lot of battles. But yes, he does look squished. Wily's fucking dead. I killed him. Ay, ay, ay. Well, alright. Have Sue be. And yeah, it's done. Mega Man 2 is, like, done for I don't know how many times now. Ay, ay, ay. Was it worth doing as many times as I did it? No. Especially considering that the reason why I do it so much is that it's only a half hour long. But if you do it like 5 times, all of a sudden, they start adding up. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, and I don't remember if I discussed this while you were around. The reason why Wily is able to kidnap Mega Man in the future is because he's, you know, achieved world peace and has gone back to being just a helper robot. So he kidnaps civilian Mega Man, turns him back into a battle bot, and gives him a stupid pogo stick. Which, ay, ay, ay. This game is so dumb. So freaking dumb. Yambo! Ay, ay, ay. like, the funny thing is, I don't think they give the names of any of the people who worked on this. Not even, like, the old NES style, you know, give cute nicknames to all the staff who worked on it so, you know, they can't be poached by another company. It's just an entire credits where, one by one, they show me each and every dumb little enemy I fought, which I think is actually the pattern for all these games, so I can't even act like it's a Mega Man 2 dumb thing. Goodness me. But yeah, ay ay ay. And it just goes on for so long. I'm just like, well, I'm about ready to... I don't have anything clever to say. And I pushed things past 3 hours, so I'm willing to call it a night. No, let's... let's cycle through about 3 dozen, enemies real slowly. I think they say at the end, and we'll see here in a minute, I think they say, you know, thanks for playing Capcom or something like that, or presented by Capcom, that's it. Schworm. Also kind of funny how they keep some of the names super Japanese, whereas other ones are just like very English. Which I don't think that's a localization thing, I think that's literally how they did it. Ah, and I'm just noticing. We're doing the single name thing, not Metal Space Man, it's Metal Man. Honestly, you'd think that would be the sort of thing that they'd keep a little more consistent. Is his first name Air and last name Man, or is he just Airman? I don't know. I always format it so that they're different. They're different words. Doesn't really matter in the long run. No one's gonna say, wait, do you mean Top Man single? Yeah. No one's gonna get confused. But it's still silly to me. Ay. Yeah, it can be cute. It can be cute if they do it right. See, I just got the screensaver because I've been sitting here too long. But yeah, no, it is very slow. Very, very. Are we... No. We do have to get the, you know, presented by Capcom, or thanks for playing Capcom, or... I think? I have never beat Mean Bean Machine, so I didn't know they did that. That's cute. Thank you for playing, presented by, so it was both of the options. Capcom. If I ever get really good at Puyo, maybe I'll try to get to the end. I think we're done at this point. I think it'll keep playing this kind of, sort of, off-kilter song. Do I have an I played through... I have not made a save state once. Okay, let's go through. First game they put on this, Wario Land 3, because that was the first thing they thought of. They're like, hey, people really like Wario Land. Let's do the third one. Super Mario World... Yeah, Land 2. I should play these. That could be fun. And I don't think this is one of the Castlevanias included in the Castlevania, you know, like, collection, so that could be cool to do. Not that I still haven't played through all the ones in the second one, so maybe I shouldn't talk too much, but still. And then Super Mario Land with Tatonga. Where everyone's like, Mario cheats on Peach at the end of the game because he says, oh, Daisy. And that is too familiar, too sensual to be anything other than, you know, meaning that they're going to make out like mad afterwards. And then there's the Pokemon trading card game. But is it one of the versions that have Imakuni in it? Or is it one of the ones that they cut out? Ay. I'll keep it in mind. I probably would not stream easy mode just because I have too much pride, but I will keep that in mind. But there we go. I have no idea what this game even is. For some reason, it just makes me think of a Sierra game. Ay, ay, ay. But yeah. That will do it for tonight. We beat Kirby's Adventure, Kirby's Dream Land, and Mega Man 2. Because I don't freaking know. I have a problem. I think when I played one of the other games, I had a little bit of time at the end, so I just beat Mega Man. I think I might have streamed this game 3 times now. Holy shit. What is wrong with me? Ay, ay, ay. You don't like Daisy. You don't like Daisy. But she has iconic lines like, "Hi, I'm Daisy." Ay, ay, ay. I like Daisy. For what it's worth, I like Daisy. And he's buff because this is the American version of the game, and they think that a buff, small child will appeal to the big, manly men who want to pick up these games. Back during a time when video games were seen as a children's hobby, no less. I mean, for what it's worth, he's not as buff as Ruby Spears Mega Man is. Nowhere near as buff as Ruby Spears Mega Man is. Ruby Spears Mega Man is freaking hot. Yeah, I said it. Ay, ay, ay. But yeah, no, that will do it for tonight. I'm trying to remember what's on the docket for next week. Assuming I do not get swamped with overtime and can still stream. Tuesday should be powered up. I want to tackle Fireman and then Iceman. And then Friday, what are we on? I did Sonic last week, right? So it'll be an indie game this week. I can check this. What is winning the poll right now? Oh, good. It's exactly split between Pizza Tower and Azure Striker Gunvolt 2. Ay, ay, ay. Well, then. I think it's an indie game at the end of the week, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, that's the other thing I can check. What did I do last? Yes, it would be an indie game. And Brandon also said we might do Pokemon, so yeah, I will try to put a schedule together either tomorrow or Monday. But that will do it for tonight. When Sam's back, we're going to do Fire Emblem. Which he's still on vacation next week, so the week after, I think we might be doing it. But again, that's up to him. I am committed to doing 2 streams a week. Anything beyond that, it's on the other 2 people to join me. It is out of my hands. But yes, that'll do it. Well, typically with Democracy, you don't get like such an even split like that. But I guess when there's only 4 votes, it's a little easier to get that sort of thing. But yeah, ay, ay, ay. I will stop stalling. I will say that was fun. That was fun. I enjoy Kirby's Adventure. It's an old favorite of mine. Not my favorite Kirby game, but it's still an old favorite from the NES days. Some of the powers, they come out a little slower than what I want, but, it wasn't too hard to get through. Kirby's Dream Land, it's cute. It's cute. It's not like a blockbuster title, only 30 minutes long, but hey, like I said, it's a nice little thing if you just got a half hour to kill. It's a nice little thing to, introduce somebody to the genre. And Mega Man 2 is still horrible, but I think at this point, I just like it. I don't know if you want to say I ironically like it or what, but hey, I will play it. Ay, ay, ay. But yeah, no. Like I said, stop stalling. Thanks again. Have a lovely evening. And something. Maybe I'll see some of you folks next week. Appreciate you, I appreciate you guys hanging out as always. Big Red Rayquaza.